What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 23 gameplay here. We got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. My opponent had the Green Bay Packers. We have the New England Patriots. Suggested by a subscriber by the name of Andre Kirk. Man, shout out to Andre Kirk for selecting this team. We can throw a pick already, man. It looked like my receiver had a step on Alexander. I didn't try that no more the rest of the game. but yeah, this is an interesting team to pick to a degree, specifically because I haven't played with this team yet. And I can remember this team just kind of being, as my opponent scored a touchdown, just being kind of the bane of my existence in Madden for years. Like for years when Tom Brady was at the helm, for some reason, I just could not play with this team well. But I feel like over the last couple years, since he hasn't been a starting quarterback, I've been playing with them okay. It's better than I did when they had Tom Brady. Why that is, I have no idea, but it is the honest truth. Toss to the left, we hit the boy R. Stevenson. I can't remember his first name. I think it's Ramondre Stevenson. If I messed that up, I apologize for that. And we end up getting a touchdown, man. It's a huge game right there for the touchdown. It's kind of funny because lately, with the starting running backs, I haven't been scoring as much, but with the backups, I've been scoring all kinds of touchdowns. So I don't know what's going on with that, but as you can see, our opponent is coming down the field. He was killing me with this play action. And when he did the play action, I didn't know where he was going. It seemed like at times he was going to the tight end, and there was times we do pick him off right here. And this right here, I kind of want to say I got a little lucky that my player was in the proper position to make that play, because I had too many guys over there. I'm not really sure. It was three guys over there. It wasn't supposed to be three guys over there, but for some reason he threw it over there anyway. And we ended up getting a pick, and we have an opportunity to take the lead. And of course, I'm sharing the appeal as far as running the ball. RS, and then we got the boy Devin Harris getting in on some fun. We're just trying to come down the field. We have the Patriots. This is not necessarily a team that you can, you can get, cute with. You can't just be throwing the ball all over the place. Mac Jones doesn't have that capability yet on the game. But let's talk about the Patriots in real life. What are the Patriots going to do this year? I honestly have no idea. Belichick has been quite tricky for me without Tom Brady. They did make the playoffs last year. I believe they went 10-7. And for whatever reason, I kind of thought that's how that record would end up. But you got to give him props for making the playoffs without Tom Brady. First time doing it in a long time without Tom Brady. I don't think he made it to the playoffs when he was coaching the Browns. I believe. I don't think he ever made it. So, what he's gonna do this year, I don't know. I heard Mac Jones is not really doing well in practice. So they got Devontae Parker from Miami from the division. They got, somewhat of a tough division. They got Miami there. I really don't know what this team is going to do. It's really hard to say. I think it's fair to say that the Bills are the best team in that division. And Miami's tough. They got Miami week 1, if I ain't mistaken. Miami's tough, man. The introduction of Hill and Waddle. If Tua play like he got some sense, man, that team is going to be a problem for any team. They already had sound defense and sound run defense. And from what I understand, the Patriots, like to run the ball quite often. They ran the ball well last year, so 15 touchdowns, but with Harris, so I don't know. It's going to be crazy, but I think they're going to be third in their division. I know this might sound wild, but I think Miami's going to be better than them. I have a feeling that Mac Jones is not necessarily going to have that great of a year. And that's kind of why I haven't drafted him in fantasy. But then again, he could prove me wrong. He could mess around, have one of the greatest years of all time. Who knows? But at any rate, back to the game, bottom of the third quarter, actually the end of the third quarter, top of the fourth quarter. My opponent has the ball, the opportunity to tie the ball game up, second down and goal. Drop back goes to the right, and whoo, sneaky, nice. We didn't get the pick right there. Like, man, you got to be kidding me. Come on, yeah, it goes over the middle. But we do get that interception, and I tried everything in my power to get back. McCourty kept going forward. I'm like, get back, somebody get him, and he finally does get back, and he gets into the end zone, and we don't end up at the 1 yard line. Big drive right here, middle of the fourth quarter. If we can come down here and complete this drive and at least get a field goal, we have a grand opportunity to win this game. Let's see what we can do. It's going to be tough being because this guy is definitely predicting me to run the ball more. He understands that, man, beautiful pass by Mac Jones right there. He understands that I have to run the ball. He understands that this is not the Packers. This is not the Buccaneers. This is not, the Bengals where they got 3 stud receivers and I can just throw the ball over the place. Huge first down right there. And I believe that first down is the first down that ends this game, man. Shout out to my opponent. Much love, much respect. This was a really solid game. Really solid game, really sound game. Not an easy one. You know, I don't know how it looked, but it was definitely more difficult than what it might have looked. But shout out to my opponent one more time. You guys are the greatest subscribers on the planet. Smash the like button for your boy. Subscribe if you are new. I don't know what our record is as far as with the subscriber requests, but I do know after this game on the PlayStation we're like 15-8, something like that. So, you know, that's not bad for playing with, you know, a bunch of different teams that, you know, there's not really knowing, you know, who I can use and how to utilize this person. It's very difficult to play with a bunch of teams that have a good record, man. It's not necessarily the easiest thing to do, man. But shout out to you guys one more time. Shout out to my opponent one more time. This is your boy Launchpad 1412, and I'm out.